welcome, welcome. How are we this morning? Okay, so black and white is the theme for this postcard I'm making. Oh, and I found remember I said I scanned in these little bags that I bought in Japan to make my paper from the other tile. That's the tile. So I've got a lot of those inside, and I was using them for my jewellery at one point. But anyway, that's where that paper came from. All right, so this one, this is Laceworks that I've got, that I've printed out, and they're just black and white laces, and completely bizarre. I mean, you know, who really would use that? But, and I've got, what else have I got? I've just actually found bits and bobs. I have no idea. I haven't even planned anything. Haha. Sometimes I work out what I'm going to kind of, you know, have an idea of what I'm going to do in front of the camera. But this time around I haven't. So I'm hoping it doesn't take long. That's kind of cream, not black and white, because I've coffee stained it, so I can't use that. So it's interesting. A lot of things are definitely not white and black. So there might be a lot of stamping, I'm thinking, because I don't have that. Oh, there's that. Aha. I don't have that many black and white things. Anyway, I'm just going to run with that. I have obviously some of these in here are black and white and numbers and so, but I did just do numbers. So, okay, let's just do this. Right, I'm going to start by ripping the page. How is everyone this morning? Oh, and I found these little black, these are cute, little black circles. How's everybody today? Did you all have a really good sleep? I had a good sleep. It was excellent. And I woke up thinking, oh, postcard. What postcard am I going to do this morning? And of course, I've been trying to tell you on the videos at the end of the other postcard what the next postcard is, just so that you have a bit of a heads up. And look, I don't know if anyone's following me or not. There's a few things I'd like to organise. First of all, I'd like to organise how you guys can actually post to somewhere so I can see your work. So that would be fabulous. I would love that. I could just put, maybe I could just put it on my studio. I don't know whether that works or not. But anyway, those are the things sometimes I don't know about. I've got to ask someone who's, you know, far more out there with that sort of stuff. But anyway, all right, so let's see. This one's got roses on it. I'm not really at this point. Well, mate, flower, no. That was funny. Okay, these are just patterns. I love the patterns. I'm going to zoom in on the patterns a bit more. They're kind of cool patterns. Yeah. Okay, so we have book, we have background, which we have a background, but we don't actually have a theme. Maybe the theme should just be dots. You know, I seem to have a lot of dots, circles. Maybe that should black and white circles or something. Maybe that should be my theme today. Normally I do have a focal point though, don't I? Anyway, we're just going to run with this and see how it goes. Very different. Very different. Now, of course, this black and white piece here, of course it has a bit of script on it, doesn't it? That's a natural thing for all my pieces of scrap paper to have. Just going to white lines, I'm feeling like that they should be black, actually. Maybe I'm just going to... Well, now I have to wait for it to dry. I do spontaneous things. Quite like this. I've also got words. So love, live, laugh, freedom, happiness. Maybe I might take... There's that ruler walnut. In fact, I'll put that over to dry on my very strange... maybe I might just go love and happiness. Maybe freedom. Nature, no, freedom might be a... Wisdom. Okay, oops a day. If I hesitate, you know it's going to go completely wrong, don't you? So let's just stick with those words on the page. Great selection of words. Now I might just create there. Interesting. Just, oops, I don't need that anymore. My desk always gets so dirty, doesn't it? I mean, you know, I can only film in a very small area with my camera, so we're just going to make all of that black, maybe. Day with don't you think? Some sharp white edges that I've got on things. I mean, I don't know whether I'm going to use all of these. None of them. So you can just fast forward, because really all I'm doing is inking up. I mean, I don't even I quite like the idea of it to be being able, could get my words right, being able to actually see, you know, that I've inked up the edges like it's an older sort of a piece. Now those are those, and I've got black dots, and I've got pieces of material. I might leave those the black and white. I've got black ink, and obviously and what else have I got? I've got lots of stencils and things like that, but I don't feel... I think dots, maybe dots, maybe dots. I do have a bicycle, actually. I have a bicycle round, like, you know, the dots. That's a cool... This is a stencil, of course, that I've never used, but there you go. I like the bicycle because I like bicycles, and I love this music cutout, so that was kind of cool, and the leaves. I mean, you know, but I really like this little pattern in there, so I could use that if the theme is circles. I could use the well, I could use the bike, I suppose, really, but bike might be a bit big. Oh, what's that I've got? Oh, I've also got calendar, black and white paper. Oh, that's from the other day. And I've got text in black and white. Let's just rip some of that off and see whether that 2000 and there we go. We'll just take a few pieces of that black and white. Alright, so these are all probably near dry. I'll just put them aside for the moment and get my book back from the heater. Right. Right now. Where's that piece gone? Whoops, I've lost it already. Okay, and I like these little, like, I need to put those Japanese things away. These are fun. Little. This is actually translucent, this piece of paper. This piece of paper, this white and black, is a print, and it's had, I believe, if I remember rightly, it was the piece I rubbed wax onto. But in fact, I could tell you because I could, yeah, definitely wax. It smells like lip balm. Remember when I was lip balming, using lip balms for different things? I remember testing it and see whether it worked. And then I took it inside and ironed it between paper. So this is actually just a piece of copy paper, but because of the wax, it becomes translucent, so you can actually see still underneath. Doesn't smell. When I say the old lip balms I was using, because they're only good for so long, and it's winter now, so you don't really use lip balms in winter. Well, I don't use lip balms in winter. I'm sure some people do. So it was a good use for them, really. Running up there, that dot, like so. Whoops, that one's got paint on it. I might just throw that one out. Get a new one. Waxed copy paper with the print on it. Right, and I quite like somehow going for this one. This is just a, someone might come. Do you? So I think there might be enough dots. I might put that away. And do I need any text or any description? Different going down the side. So, we're going to bring in those words. Yeah. Words, aren't they? Oh, all right. Happiness, freedom. Maybe I might just go with happiness. I think it only needs one word somehow. Okay, I'm just going to glue that down. Okay, I'm back. So I've just been contemplating this, and I just went and found a couple of from my box, my tin of stamps, a couple of stamps that will eventually go on there. And it's funny, it says happiness, but it's funny, black and white, you know, it's a bit yin and yangy, isn't it, really? Yeah, you can't have the good without the bad. Anyway, what I've decided is, remember that stencil I was going to use? I've also filled up my cup of tea. Remember that stencil which I've now can't find? Here we go. I was thinking happiness. Well, yes, but I need to, so I decided that I'm actually going to use, I don't use stencils, as we all know, very often, but because I've only got black and white, and what I decided I was going to do, with great challenge, I would believe, but, so it's either, I could do the leaves, they would be easier. They would be much easier. Should I make it easy on myself? Or should I make it more difficult? So what I'm going to use is this homemade sculptural paste that I've made. And this is, you know how I make white gesso. And then it's got, this one's got plaster of Paris in it, which makes it into this gorgeous paste. It keeps, yeah, forever. I don't, well, maybe not forever, but it keeps forever. Not that I've made very much, it's quite a lot. You don't really need that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get some out and put it onto this little card here. Just make sure that it's all nice and smooth, because it actually, you know, as I said, it's got plaster of Paris in it. I mean, obviously you can, if you can go out and buy your ingredients or the actual stuff, you know, from a shop, well, that's fabulous. But at the moment here, that's not happening. Yeah, not that that would really alter, because I would make it anyway. I like to know what's in my things. And I like to experiment with them and the consistency of them. And, you know, when you buy something, it's already done and, you know, you can't really do any of that. So anyway, that's just me. So I'm going to put this, maybe, I'm going to put this bike on here. I have decided, with great difficulty, I'm thinking. But, you know, we shall see. Might not work. I might have to scrape it all off. Do you want camera? What do you think? Now, I could have used paint too, so if this doesn't work, I will just scrape it off and don't be afraid to try things. I mean, if they don't work, it doesn't matter. So, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Look at that. You probably can't see that. Hold on, let me clean my fingers. Oh, that's better. That's looking more like happiness to me. That would be my freedom out on a bicycle. Okay, so I'll just clean this up. Take all that sculptural paste back off. And I am tempted to actually put that music across, you know, across the top there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, and what I will do is I will put that over the dry and clean up this, and I'll be back. Hi, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so this is dried. I've dried it, and doesn't it look cute? I really love it. It's very textural and gorgeous. But what I've decided to do is I'm going to put the music on the top here, but I'm going to use acrylic paint to put that on. So just going to get my little, this one's the closest, so I'll just get this one out. My jelly plate. Now, I could, notice that one's coming up a bit. I could print on there and then flip it on if I wanted to do it that way. But I think that what I'm going to try and do is actually use one of my little cork, champagne corks with a bit of foam stuck on the bottom of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to dab it, like I don't have white ink, so unless in a Posca pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try this. And where are we? Music. So I think that what I'd like is the music to be kind of coming down across the happiness, maybe, or maybe up in the air. Depends on actually where I'm going. Now, there's a couple of other, I've got a couple of stamps. Remember I said, oh, I found these great stamps, and they were the only blackish stamps, and of course, that I could find in, you know, in my tin. And of course, what happened? I managed to lose one of them. How that is possible, I have no idea. So I've had to make another black and white stamp. So I've got that one there and that one there. So I'm thinking if I put them, and I was thinking I might put this little lacy, kind of blends in. What do you think? Yeah, blends in with the spokes on the wheel down there. So I'm going to put that somewhere, and I'm going to put these somewhere with obviously a stamp over the top. So I think happiness should just go there, like so. Again, I have no idea whether this will work or not. This is not a very thick paint, this particular acrylic paint that I'm using though. It is quite a translucent paint. So I don't expect it to be really strong. But anyway. Hey. All right, now it's a bit smudgy, but I quite like that. I quite like that, and I'm going to glue that on, and it is just, yes. All right, can you see? Yeah. It's quite light. It's not strong, which is fine. I'm going to use, glue this bit on. Just leave that there for the moment because these break. Hope I can get it off the piece of paper without breaking it, because they're very, very delicate. Just to break that up. Dry. There and that there, so I could do those two. Isn't it? Never worked. I don't think I've ever made. I'm trying to think. In college, I probably did something in black and white only. You know, only allowing to use that palette. So all quite strange. I like it though. Is it for anyone? I'm not too sure at this present moment. Okay, I'm just going to see. White. Okay, that's cool. Let's see if it works on the round. It's only very light. It's not some stamps. Yeah. Why not? I love. Okay, so I've done the white and black. So I've done a little stamp there and there over the top. It's kind of gone a bit grey actually, because obviously I've used it before. Put the stamps on, put the music on. Did smudge a little bit because, you know, it's not thick, it wasn't very thick paint, but look, it's just. And this is the sculptural part of it. I might go in with a black, you know, ink or something on some of that and make it stand out a bit more, or maybe on the ground, and have a bit of a play with it when it's, you know, all dried up nicely. But for now, that is my black and white postcard. Thanks for subscribing and liking, and I will organise somehow one of these days where I can see your works, because I would be very happy for that. All right. Have a great day. Bye.